new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth will pass away, and there was no more sea. So that first heaven being Esau's rulership, because Esau's ruling right now. It said that first heaven is going to be passed away, right? So Esau's rulership is about to be finished, man. It has to be sedition among men. It has to be race riots. It has to be a thermonuclear destruction in order for us to get out of here, for the Lord to save us from captivity, man. Because we still in captivity. And it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, coming down from heaven, coming out from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband, man. So we have to be beamed up to the ships and made whole, meaning what? These bodies that we're in are corrupt, right? These bodies that we're in are corrupt, right? And I'm going to get that scripture. So we have to be made incorruptible and then put on linen made clean and pure to come back down and be presented to Yahweh Shai, man. When you marry a girl, you want to marry, that's why you're supposed to marry a virgin. So when you marry her, she shows up to the altar in what? A white right attire, a white robe. But these women are not virgins, so what? They showing up in white, they going off. They supposed to be showing up in black or blood red. That's what they should be showing up in. You know? They not virgins. So they should be showing up in blood red or black, man. That's what they should be showing up in, you know? Let me get that 1 Corinthians 15. 1 Corinthians 15. And you're in the Old Testament already, I can see it. 1 Corinthians. You there?
1 Corinthians 15?
Yeah. You there?
1 Corinthians
15. 15. All right, go to verse 51. No, 50. Start at 50. I'm going to start right there. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. And it says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. So these fleshly bodies can't inherit the kingdom. It says, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed. The elect. It said we're gonna be changed, man. We're not gonna all sleep, meaning we not all gonna die, man. Because you have people, they think, well, you didn't hear it before. They quick to say, well, everybody gonna die. No, everybody not gonna die. It's in the scriptures that tell you certain men are gonna live through whatever that comes on this planet. You're gonna have a lot of people die, but everybody not gonna die when you read Mark the 9th chapter, the first verse. Now I'm gonna read that right quick to show you. Mark 9 and 1. It says, and he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High come with power. So everybody not gonna die, man. You know? Back in 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It says, neither does corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, right? We're not all gonna die, but we shall be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, right? When the thermonuclear destruction, right? When those missiles are being shot from Russia, from China, from North Korea, from Pakistan, right? India. When those missiles are being shot from Iran upon America, those 200 million missiles being shot, when they're hitting their targets, and simultaneously the elect are going to be getting what? Beamed up. That's going to fulfill that prophecy right there where it says a lot of you are not going to die, man. And it says, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall rise incorruptible, and they shall be changed, man. We're going to be changed to new bodies. It says, for this corruption must put on incorruption, because these bodies are corrupt. These bodies are flesh, man. And it tells you cannot inherit it. We must get a new spiritual body in order to enter into them chariots, enter into the glory of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, man. You know, we must have these new bodies. See that? Same dude. That's the dude right there. He was once in the truth in California. That's the one that said the Lord zapped him of all his knowledge. Then he walk around with Lucifer tattooed over his eye and shit. Yeah, man. Lord cold, man. Can't play with the Lord. You know, the fear of the Lord, man, is the beginning of wisdom. You know, fear of the Lord, hey, the Lord will do something to you, man. He'll have you walk around bugged out. He'll smite you with madness, man. It tells you to do the rhyme. That's a curse that was put on our people. Smiting with madness, man. God, you see Jake walk around here, they mind gone. Walk around here, you know, looking on the ground for cigarette butts. That's the Lord doing that to them, man. They'll blame it on the system, but ultimately it's the Lord and the curses, you know, that we're under. It says, for this corruption must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality, because these bodies are mortal. We could be taken out, we could be killed. But when the Lord comes with the chariots and beams us up, all right, we're gonna have those new bodies which are gonna put on that immortality. Like these modern day weapons that they have won't be able to harm us. You know, we're gonna be made immortal, extraterrestrial. Bullets gonna be bouncing off us, man. Jake, you know, they might hit us with a sword. It just might break the sword when they hit us. This is what we so diligently seek, man. It says, verse 54, so when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass, saying, that is written, death is swallowed up in victory, man. So death gonna be swallowed up in victory. That's why the Lord said, hey, he's gonna give us palms in our hands in 2nd Ezra, man. You know, for standing so stiffly. He's gonna give us that victory over death, man. You know? And that's beautiful, man. Man, the Lord's mercy is beautiful. You know? That's why we constantly, Ezekiel, book of Ezekiel. We come out here, Ezekiel 3, 17. I started 16. Let me know when you get there. Ezekiel. You see Daniel. So, hey, that's why we come out week in and week out, and we're playing this role. We're in our lot, right? Let me get Daniel right quick. Daniel 12 and 13, but go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. It said go and stand in thy lot, right? It says, but go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days, man. And that's what we're doing now. We're standing in our lots, man. Prophets subject unto the prophets, meaning like, if we were prophets before, we're going to be prophets now. If you were one who believed back then and you were a believer, you're going to be a believer now. It's just a certain time when the Lord's going to snap you out of that. You know, this is the time for the prophets to prophesy. So the brothers who are prophesying, hey, you prophesied back in the ancient world. prophet is subject unto the prophets, man. So we must stand in our lot. So right now we're playing the role of watchmen, man. You know, we're coming out being watchmen. This is Ezekiel 3:16, the responsibility of the prophet, because we have responsibilities, right? And it says, and it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So he made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. It did not say he made us a watchman unto the house of Moab. It didn't say he made us a watchman unto the house of Esau. It said Israel, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. Right? That's who he made us a watchman to. And these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans were scattered, dispersed over the four corners of the globe, right? And it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So the Lord is saying, give them warning. And that's what we do. When we make these videos, a lot of times you don't have people, like, you know, people walk by, they've been walking by the whole time. Like right behind me, the building that's right on the other side of this wall, they made this like a college. We done had so many Jakes walk in here since we've been out here. They got something big going on behind this wall. But the beautiful part about it, the dude from the library, that dude right over there, right there, see that dude right there, he tried to run the spirit off this corner. But another Edomite said, hey, he okay. So he all right. So now they don't really mess with me, man. You know? But we know sooner or later that's gonna change when the famine of the word comes. We know it's gonna change. You know, we know, hey, the Lord said they hated me, they gonna hate you. And they hate us for doing this, man. We the watchmen, man. The Lord said in John 15:16, I chose you. So he chose us to be these watchmen to what? Warn the people of Israel of what? The RFID chip is coming, right? The RFID chip. This is one of the warnings, right? The RFID chip, right? Right there, which is like integrated circuits created by the Edomites, man. And this is what they're gonna bring on all the people, man. Come soon, man. They gonna want you to take a chip, right? To put in your hand and your forehead. They have total control of you, man. You know? That's what they want you to do. They gonna, yeah, all right now. All right. They gonna try to bring this RFID chip, man. And we're warning. This is one of the warnings, man. If they bring it, hey, to the Israelites, wherever y'all at, if y'all are hearing this video, don't take the chip. Right? That's Revelations. You get Revelation 13. I'm gonna come back to Ezekiel. Revelations 13. These are the warnings. This is Revelations 13 and okay, let's start at we can start at 11, 13 and 11. It says, and I behold another beast come out of the earth. Again, when we read that, pages flipping over and everything. And I beheld another, look at here. Look at that. That's Satan. Satan. You don't want to come out. Prince of the air. The wind picked up. As soon as we start reading about the mark of the beast, the wind picked up. He says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, having had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? So those two horns today, it represents, back then it represented the plebeians and the patricians, right? Now they represent the Democrats and the Republicans. That's what those two horns represent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Revelations 13 and 11, where it says the two horns like a lamb.
Yes.
Those two horns represents today the Republicans and the Democrats. They all act like they against each other, but guess what? They in the same house, just like the two horns on the same head. See what I mean? They still all ran by the NATO. They ran by NATO, that beast. They all ran by that. It says, and he exercised all power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth which that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. This is the whole Roman Empire system, because you gotta remember, Rome was ruling. They went down in 325 AD. You ever heard them talk about Rome? When Rome fell, the Israelites took them over. They called it the Byzantine Empire. They called it the Byzantine Empire. And we ruled for 1,000 years, and then in 1300s, Esau started making his comeback. The deadly wound that he had suffered of being knocked out of power was healed. So the Lord brought him back for another short season, right? And it says, and he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Now back in the day, he made fire rain down in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? World War II, you remember that? Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But then he made it rain down again, which was Bosnia and Herzegovina. When you go into that, you type in Wikipedia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, right? It was a campaign then. They rained down fire on them over there. That's also a part of this prophecy. And it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those